Hello friends, I'm Such a Square and we are playing the Banner Saga 3. And let's continue. Now we are controlling Ivor and Juno and Iwin and the Ravens, and we are inside the darkness. And just right now, because Juno, she has been controlling her name, Folka's mind to trick the Ravens into following them in this suicide mission. But now, Folka shudders, grabbing her head, and she's no longer under Juno's spell. Trapped in the dark with this treacherous witch, Ollie snarls. I knew it, Folka. Her words have been coming out of your mouth since we left Bulwark at the old fort. Hello, Flo. Resident Evil 2? Well, I can safely say never. I cannot play those kinds of games. I tried playing Resident Evil 7 and I was just stuck in fear. I couldn't turn the camera. I think I mentioned this before, like I just psych myself out thinking whatever can appear in my peripheral vision. I just get too scared. Do you like playing horror games? Folka's face turns red enough to melt snow. She screams, and you only barely manage to turn aside her spear. Others are drawing weapons, and we are going to intimidate the Ravens. Who will be the first? You roar. They flinch at your ferocity, but even more so from the crackle of lightning from Iwin behind you. A velveteen dizziness washes over the group. Juno says, if this world is going to survive, everyone is needed. Folka struggles against the weariness. Who gives a flying fein about the world? But she makes no move. Nobody moves. When this is all over, slumps Folka, the Ravens will get what's owed. Count on that. Everybody shut up, hisses Spar. You hear that? And we are going to dive straight into the battle where we ended at yesterday. And hopefully we are going to do better today. Because yesterday I let our mender, Iwind, get knocked out very early in the battle. Which for me is a death sentence when it comes to this game. So we'll try to keep him alive longer. Okay, new mechanic. Combat waves. And we have 40 turns before the next wave comes. I think we're fighting the same set of enemies. Now, so to protect Iwind, let me just bring Folka here instead of attacking, because I think yesterday I attacked this enemy. But right now we are just going to activate her champion ability. Let's give her 3 ranks. And Ollie's just going to do some armor breaking, because he wouldn't really be able to do much damage now, since these enemies their willpower absorbs damage. So just armor break. So well, if you did play Resident Evil 2, you're the only streamer I'd watch that would do so. I'm avoiding that game on Twitch because I plan to play it someday. Ah, I see. Sure, and like, if I'm streaming it, it's going to be safe for you to watch it since you're going to alt-tab anyway, right? Now, yeah, just even more armor break. Oh, they're really going straight for Iwind. But thankfully, because of that champion from Folka, Iwind only got, yeah, just 1 damage. Now, Ivor. Okay, go here. I'm trying to open up a path for Iwind later so that we're going to make him retreat around here where it's safe, where the enemies can't reach him. So we're going to attack. Ooh, okay. That killed it. Hello, Ateve. Dredges looks like zombies too. Yes, they do. And but even more so these. Now these are a mixture of warped humans. These were humans before the darkness engulfed them and warped them. So all of these were humans, and when they're together with one dredge, one no, not one Varl, I mean. So these are not dredge. And I've seen, yeah, talking about Resident Evil 2, I've seen footages of that. In fact, I have downloaded the 30-minute demo, which I still haven't played up to now. It's Iwin's turn? Yeah. Oops. I should have guided him. Now he got drained. One of his willpower got drained. But it's fine. Does anyone need mending? Not really, so let's try this. Like troll stones. And it says causes 1 strength damage to adjacents. So let us not summon it adjacent to any of our characters. Troll stones. Let's see, what happens if I put it here? Just 1 damage? Oh, it's okay. It just got absorbed. Yep, Juno. I think Juno is also going to die here. But yeah, we saw it yesterday. Juno actually cannot die. Even if she gets knocked out, she can just revive herself. Juno is banished from death. Same, haven't touched the demo yet. And yes, Iwin definitely looks different. He has steadily been getting older because of all the magic he's doing. Now Ollie. Oh, ouch. I keep on forgetting to check that. I have to pay attention whether they're impaled or not. Because I didn't need to check these when we were just fighting Dredge and other humans. They usually didn't have pikemen with them. So yeah, I just should watch the animations because that was the animations for Impale, and now we will not be able to move Spar safely. And he is just going to rest. Ouch. Okay, just go there. And just a regular attack on this dredge, on this warped spearman. And there she goes. However, yeah, this is what happens. So go far, far away, Iwind. And mend. Who do we want to mend? Okay, let's mend Folka. And unlike other heroes, when Juno falls in battle, she isn't incapacitated. Instead, she becomes a ghost, invisible and invulnerable to enemies. As a ghost, Juno cannot attack or use abilities, but she can move and she can collect the fonts of dark energy that are visible on her turn. Each font that Juno collects restores both strength and willpower. When trying to maximize Juno's font collection each turn, remember that you can click multiple tiles, okay, in sequence. At any point, you can restore Juno to life with the strength and willpower she has currently by stepping onto her body. So we will guide her to collect as many willpower and like spirit funds. Oh wait. Well, that was a mistake. We accidentally made her step on her body, so she has. Yep. So she's now back, but with just one strength, because I wasn't able to collect any of those dark energy funds. Yeah. Definitely a facepalm moment there. And thank you, Flo. Well, no willpower as well. Well, let's do the only thing she can do right now, which is break some armor. And I think... Yep, alright. They're giving us another chance to do the same thing. Ooh, and now there's a lot of dark energy fonts very close to each other. Now, Ollie, move here, please. Okay, so now... this might be a good... are we impaled? No. Maybe a good opportunity to use this. Like, tale worth telling, since Ollie is really wounded. He has low strength. But... never mind, he's dead. They didn't even let me use it. Oh well. Next time. So, Tempest, please. Mend. Who can we mend? Actually, the sooner Ollie and Spar goes down, the easier this battle is going to be. So collect that, and then is there someone there? Oh, yep, there's an enemy there. Let's just do that first. So now we are at 5 strength, 6 willpower, and on the next turn we are going to revive ourselves. Okay, thank you, Spar. See you later. Oh, Tempest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can only hit 3. Now we enter pillage mode. Mend Ivor. And Juno is going to collect more fonts and then step on her body. And what can we do? So, weaved energy, target gains 1 willpower and passes energy on. Will bonus grows each time passed. Now, I'm not really sure what it means by pass. Is it just like passive? The willpower just passes onto adjacent allies? Yes, it does! Ah, okay. So it automatically passes to adjacent allies, and the adjacent allies get more willpower. Will bonus grows each time passed. Good. Respite. You may choose to fight for more renown and possibly an item, or flee to save injuries. Yeah, we're going to fight, I think. Yeah. Good. We're going to fight. Reinforcements. Red triangles show from which sides of the combat, okay, the enemies are going to appear. And they're going to appear on either side, both sides. Refresh your party with heroes from your roster, then assemble them on the combat board. Oh, well that's nice. Swap out and place heroes now on the battle board. Click ready when you're prepared for battle. Wow, alright. This makes it a lot easier then. We can pick players from the bench. Alright, let us sub Juno, who really, I don't know what to do with her powers. She's just there. She's just invincible, and that's about it. Yeah, we're going to add Sigbjorn, of course. I'm not really familiar with what bullpins are. I'm thinking, let me see. What are bullpins? I see the picture, I don't know what these are for. Can you just tell me what they're for? And then, oops, I clicked on OBS instead of the game. Give me a second. Okay. Now, I want to try this. We have the Apostate, the Dredge Stone Singer that we rescued from the cave. And I really want to have this, like Umbrage, increases strength at the cost of armor. Takes 1 round to cast, affects all allies. So let's do that. And let's put him at the beginning so he can cast Umbrage very early on. And then Iwind after him so that Iwind can mend immediately. Okay, let's go with that, but before we click ready, let me place them. So farthest, so around in the middle, and let us surround them with our other heroes. There we go. Ready? Yeah, we're ready. Oh, the bullpen. Okay, I understand what you mean now. So this can be really easy, and also makes it so now there's more sense in ranking up our other heroes instead of just our main, because now we can use our like B team. And we're just going to rest. We will wait for them to come to us. And what is this? So again, this is a warped dredge. Oh, warped varl, sorry. And he has Tempest. Oh, they can do Tempest as well. Oh wait, why didn't it? Wait. Huh. Did I attack earlier? I forget. Did it follow the order that I set it to? Oh, okay, I think it did. And we are going to Umbrage, rank 3, which is -4 armor but +5 to strength. And it's going to take 1 turn for this. Okay, let's give him time to gyrate those staves of his. Staffs. And Iwind is going to mend. Who needs mending? Well, it appears no one really needs mending. So maybe let's use that troll stone again. Put it here. And Folka's going to break some armor. Yeah, Folka can take that. Okay, Sigbjorn is going to attack. Okay, we only did 2 damage because most of it got absorbed. Oh, okay. We're up by 5 strength now, all of our characters. But we need to heal. Who's gonna get hit? Who's about to get hit? Okay, Sigbjorn is about to get hit, so let's heal him first. There we go. And Folka... Okay, they have an earthly endurance, so we're just going to break armor. And Ivor... Okay, let's keep this giant warped alive. Instead... Yeah, let's attack this other one. Okay, he's down. Okay. Ooh. And Sigbjorn is going to do some tempesting. No, don't reach! Don't reach. Okay, let's give the Stone Singer a kill. The Apostate. Ah, so that is how we get the items. So it's not like from Banner Saga 1 where we just get a random item after the battle. At least now it's more contextual that the item that we got is actually from the monster that we fought and defeated. Some mend. Needs mending. Okay, Folka needs mending. Well, Ivor too. Okay, Ivor. Let's mend Ivor. Another down. Ivor's going to kill that big guy in 1 hit. And we're down to 2. Ah! Okay. Close to death, but not quite. Yeah, I just really want to try this, even though it's going to affect Folka. I just want to poison him using... What was that attack? Oh, is it a passive? Yeah, Disease Strike. So it is a passive. Huh. Alright. And let's just... Is it going to work? Oh, it should be in range. Well, let's just give this kill to... Who needs more kills? I forget. Does Folka need more kills? Let's just give it to Folka. And that's that. Very good. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with how that turned out. And I'm glad that I was saved by the bell yesterday. Ollie got injured. It's okay. We're not going to use them anyway. We're never going to use them again this playthrough. I mean, if I can help it. The battle ends as abruptly as it began, and that disconcerting quiet falls again. This is a poor place to loiter, Valgard remarks, cleaning ash from his weapon. You look to Juno for some guidance. That wasn't just chance. Maybe all your shouting had something to do with it. No, this was organized, strategic, a little too familiar. Listen, head witch, if you're expecting us to play along, you better start explaining. We go to Ridgehorn. There we'll find a secret path, a shortcut to our destination. And Ridgehorn is where we found their bodies, Iwind and Juno. So, okay. It's a shortcut to wherever they went, probably wherever they went to resurrect Juno. And it's a shortcut to where we're going now, same place. Probably where all of this darkness began. And so let's continue. Which is the place where the darkness began. Oh yes, okay. There we go. How about a little more? Hold up. Are you guys expecting anyone? You all see it. Off on the horizon, an imposing figure, cloaked in white, leads a legion of the Wart. Cloaked in white, that can only be Bulwark. Can't be. Bulwark. Yes, Bulwark. We need to get away from here. I agree with that. Looks like we'll be joining you. How did things get this bad? Where are the other Valka? Well, ask Juno and Iwind here. Iwind and I went to Manahar. Bulwark came for us there with vengeance, destroying any chance we had of cooperating with the other Valka. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had no plans of cooperating with you even before Bulwark arrived. And from where I stood, it looked more like Iwind completely lost his mind. Juno looks away and returns to her point. Every day, the darkness draws closer to Arborang. I fear they have no defense against it. Then what are we doing standing here? Ridgehorn's several days away. In good conditions, maybe. I can safely say these are not. If that really is Bulwark. If it is, let him chase us. It'll keep him away from Arborang. They got enough problem as it is. Chapter 18. Alas, the sea is still deep. I should really read those faster. Arborang. And our map has really been upgraded. It's an interactive map now. Yeah, get scared of that darkness. I would be terrified. Oh, it's not just the darkness. The Dredge are also attacking. I thought those Gors were just being afraid of the darkness. And we are back to Petrus. This won't end peacefully, Petrus says, looking out at the Dredge as they squirm, trapped between the outer walls of Arborang and the darkness. A beast cornered is when they're most dangerous. Are we much better off? You wonder aloud. Petrus shakes his head. Not really. There's still bad blood about the refugee situation, and it's more than it seems. Speaking of which, he adds, Ruga is talking. I think it's time you took a crack at him. Not without me, Oddleaf says. Even chained to a wall, that man is a threat. And our best hope for maintaining order is the king's safety, Petrus adds. We need that antidote. Go with luck. Let's check the market first. Did they add anything? So plus 25 strength, 25% crit, 3 to break, 2 break talents, plus 30% crit chance, range distance. Okay, this is a good breaking item. Okay, let's buy it. It's a bit expensive, but we have a lot of renown. And then supplies, yeah, we don't need it. And it's a very bad deal, 1-to-1. Okay, let us talk to Ruga now. Ruga's appearance reminds you of a well-used practice dummy. Still, he smiles as you enter the cell along with Oddleaf. Yeah, he does look battered. You look pleased with yourself, considering you failed. Why shouldn't I be? What was it the king said? I'd never set foot in Arborang? Now look at me. Is there anywhere safer in the world? Yeah, I don't have time to chat. I'm not here to talk about you. Oh, is there someone else here? Maybe hiding in the food bowl. Look, it's obvious why they trotted you in here. Save the king from Ruga's nasty poison trick. Curious that mentors can't do it. But before we talk business, do you play Taffel? This is going to turn into some trite metaphor. Okay. I'm familiar with the board game. Then you know it's not about a game. The secret to Skak Taffel is that pawns and kings are just details. It's about being able to see further ahead than your opponent. You know that sinking feeling when you're looking at the table and the game's not over yet? But you know it's over. You've got to just sit there and keep playing. Have you gotten used to it yet? Shut up, Ruga. Tough words from someone rotting in a prison cell. Think harder. While I wait safely in this cell, my loyalists gather strength in numbers. They're preparing. Minov's life is mine to save. If I let him die, his support crumbles. His control of Arborang is over. And if he martyrs me, my men run snarling through the streets, wolves among your sheep. Who will prevail? Sheep? Yeah, Oddleif is correct. I think you'll find us far from sheep. The truth is that not everyone wants to be swaddled and told everything will be fine. My people are not willing to put their lives in the hands of a weak king trying to make sure we all die equally, fairly. See, to them, you're not just wrong. You're the enemy of freedom. Freedom to make their own decisions. What are you talking about, Ruga? Believe this. Anything you throw at me will come back at you twice as hard. I hate you. Is that a threat? Looking at things backward as usual, Oddleif. It can work for you, if you'll just be reasonable. What are you prepared to do for me? I know what I'm prepared to do for you. And then beat him. No. Okay, let him tell us what he wants. What do you want? Just the throne. No, Flo. There will be a time for that. Hopefully. Like, I don't want to lose my cool. You know, like, in the second Dark Knight movie? Like, versus Joker, when Batman just loses his cool and starts beating him up. I don't want to look like that. Joker made Batman look like a kid throwing a tantrum. Him and his amputee arm. Yep. Tell Minov if he steps down, he lives. Is that The whole room suddenly shudders. Screams pierce even the thick walls of the cell, and Oddleif lifts herself up to look out the small prison window. Alette, we need to go now. At the walls, it's... What is it? Oh, the dredge? What now? Hmm? Oh, that's a new Sunder, isn't it? Nice mustache. So which Sunder is that? Oh, okay. We're battling already? Okay, bring Hack on. Odd leaf. A full party? Okay, let's bring a full party. If it's against the Sunder. And also, let us... Yeah, we have a lot of renown. So let us promote our guys. Promote. One more. Promote. And actually one more to get the heroic title. Heroic title available. Yes, Flo. He looks a lot cooler now. And yeah, here comes the rooster. So Bloodletter. Dot? No. 5 damage consecutive attack? No. 2 will, 1 will armor. Regen? Nope. Twice born. Recover from KO with 5 armor, strength, and will. No. The Foolish. Plus 3 strength, armor, crit chance, nope. The Wolf, no. Less aggro, nope. The Unbent. 1 will resist, 2 strength resist, 2 armor resist. Wait, let me just check. Because I really forget what Hakon's stats are. Oh, okay. So he has really high strength, but not much armor. And let's use these points now first. Let's put it here. Resist armor damage, sure. Close. And we got 3 more. Avoid armor attack. What else? Avoid strength attack. Bonus hit chance. Avoid strength attack. Dodge. Confirm that. And then I think I'm going to give him... So I think the last 4 or 5 titles are for tanks. So 3 armor, regen 1 armor per turn, and never injured after KO, which I really like, since like that means I can just I won't have any fears of being aggressive using Hakon. But let me just check something. I'm just going to Google something because it said that titles are exclusive to just 1 person. Now I want to know if that is 1 person per caravan, or is that 1 person for the entire game, like Alet's caravan and also Ivor's included. Banner, Saga 3, heroic titles. So let's see, does it say here, specializing the hero further towards a preferred style, and each can only be given to a single hero. There are 19 titles in total. 19? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there are 19. Wait, these are 19? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. Okay, so that makes it... that makes it more complicated then. Because I might want to give this to Ivor instead. Go back to the game. 2 damage, 30 crit, and never miss with no adjacent allies. Adjacent allies, the unmoved. Hakon the unmoved. Plus 2 strength, 2 armor, and 1 strength resist. The mountain. 1 armor, 2 strength. Oh, man. Who do I want to give these to? So not these parts, like for example Twice Born, the Oathmaker. So I probably should choose. So one of these I'm going to give to Folka, the other one to Ivor, and then Hakon. So what would be best for Folka? I think Folka will be the unmoved. 2 strength, 2 armor, plus strength resist. And then the mountain, 1 armor, 2 strength. This may be for Ivor, since Ivor already has a lot of armor. Now let's give Hakon this, more armor. Adjacent, oh no, this is for adjacent allies. The Last Standing, 3 armor, and never injured after KO. Why is this so... The problem is, I might be wasting this, since battles with Alet are really easy to begin with anyway. So hard to decide. And that means, yeah, no deciding yet. I think I'll do the deciding off stream. So let's just, yeah, ready for battle. So we're fighting with Asunder immediately. Push them back, says Alet. Yeah, we're going to try to. There's too many, says Oddleaf. Alright. So we have a Stone Singer here. Slinger expert. Those Skulkers again. What? There's just 5 of them. Okay, I'm guessing more will come as the battle progresses. So let's do this. Ready. And again, no one's really going to be able to reach us. Oh, and this is... yeah, okay. This is going to be one of those... what's that again? Wave-based battles again. And we're just going to rest. Rest. Here's yeah, you can start breaking some armor, but that's too much. Let's just go back. Oh, I did not use the item I just bought from the market for breaking. Forgot to give it to someone. Well, we can kill it right now. Okay, kill it, Oddleaf. Overkill with a crit. Ouch. Let's do some avenging for that. Oh, crit as well. just stay here, Hakon. And now it's time for Alet to activate her Overwatch. Okay. Come on, need just 20%. Well, there's nothing you can do now except, okay, just in case the Stone Singer walks that way. Okay. Here's a 60%. Not much better, but okay, let's do this. Break some armor. 8 armor break. Soften him up for our Overwatch. There it goes. Can we get another crit? Nah, no crit that time. And the lad is going to kill it. Now Ludin, okay, finish what you started. Kill the Slinger. Okay, he's trying to do Umbrage now. But it won't really matter. So let's just let him finish with that. And turn. Oh, okay. Going to call for reinforcements. Should I just... yeah, just kill it now. But I don't want to use my willpower. So who did you call? What did you call? Okay. A grunt. And Irsa... Irsa is our best armor breaker. Oddleaf is not going to bother with armor breaking, it's just going to, yeah, do some strength damage. And Ludin, he cannot reach anyone, so stay there. And Hakon, okay, let's give Hakon something to do. But no. Let's not waste the kill. Who can we give this kill to? Rest? Nid? Do you want to try at least? Yeah, let's try. Like 70%, not bad. Okay. Nid gets a kill. We can rest. Nid, yeah, go to the bench. Not really helping much. And Hakon as well. He wasn't really helping much there. I mean, it's not his fault. Alad is just overpowered. So let's put them very close to the enemy so Alad can begin overwatching. Oh, okay, this is the... there we go. Fight? Yeah, let's fight. And we're ready. So, 2 Stone Singers. And a bigger Skulker. Who... oh, ouch. Wait. So I'm not really getting the order here. So the turn order did not really reset. I thought it was going to reset from the beginning again so that Alette will be the first. But I think it just continued the turn order from the earlier part of this battle. Which means we will not have Overwatch for this turn. Which can be bad. Yeah, Luden, go there. Hack on. Yeah, give us a Tempest. And it was a crit even. Okay, maybe we do not need Overwatch after all. Or actually, maybe we did. I thought this Stone Singer was already down. Now let's break its armor. Both of them charging up Umbrage, I think. No, why did it skip its turn? Does skipping its turn do something? Splinter, Sentinel, when a Stone Singer is hit, all Gloom Wardens focus on its attacker for 1 round. Shudder covers all dredge on the battlefield with volatile spikes. Okay then, so Luden... Why do you have so little damage, Luden? That's because the Stone Singers have really high armor. Well... let us just move farther away and then break more of its armor. And now, for some Tempest. And Overwatch. If only we can donate kills to other heroes. Alette would have so many to donate. Wait, there's one more? Oh, it's not always just 2 waves. Interesting. Okay, so this time... can we move them now? Yeah. Alright, okay, let's choose to fight. This time, let's move them back a little bit more. Just in case we won't have Overwatch. Although Alette is still poised for Overwatch. And Hakon is going to be in front. Let's put Luden in front as well. Yeah, ready. Keep your shields up and watch the Dire Guard. Oh, and by the way, the Sunder isn't appearing yet. So, who are they? We have Skulkers. Skulker Queens. The Dire Guard, a Grunt, and Stone Guard Titan. Hmm. No, let's just wait here. And Alette, of course. Keep doing your Overwatch. Why am I zoomed in too much? I can't... There we go. Birds of Prey? Okay, do what you can. Luden, yep. More armor break. Oh, interesting that he can still do that after he was knocked back. I thought all of their actions will be cancelled when they get knocked back. Move here, and then here. Then give me a Tempest. Oh, it's protected. Well, not really. It said protected, but it still died. Just keep your Overwatch. Out of range. Whoops. Stepped on a mine. Sorry, Irsa. So now, whose turn is it? Oh, Luden. Okay. Move Luden there. But Impale, yeah, Impale won't reach. I should have moved him one tile closer to this Skulker. Ivor really getting hurt here. Let's do Sundering Impact? No, that's going to do very little damage. Just break its armor. Okay, so these things, these mines, they explode multiple times, not just once. Because Alette already got hit once earlier. So we need to get them out of there. Proceed to Overwatch. And Oddleaf is going to keep on breaking armor. Luden too? Well, he won't reach anyway, so just rest. And we are going to step back. Make him come to us, just to... okay, didn't die yet. I mean, yeah. Or just a regular attack. Move. Oh, there we go. So no Sunder. And we got the Mead Spring bottle. Okay, we'll check later what it does. So what now? You pull back from the breach in the wall as clansmen and guards rush to hold it. Sweat rolls down your face. You knew the dredge would eventually become a problem, but the reality of it is worse. You need a plan. Oh, perfect. Let's ask Trigby for a plan. Trigby cuts you off as you rush frantically to find your clansman. Hero, I just imagined you'd come this way. Then you did. I could tell by your face it was you. Yeah, that's usually the easiest way to tell if a person is. The person is by their face. Trigby, what is it? This is a poor time to chat. Oh, don't worry. I got nothing to say. Okay, then help me find... I do have a question, though. Okay. Yeah, I always have time for you, Trigby. Yeah, quickly, what's your question? Have you seen the moon? The moon? Trigby, there are dredge destroying the walls right now. No, that's Asunder. The dredge are just walking right through. I am definitely going to need my luck. Have you seen it? Are you talking about your moon necklace, Trigby? Just speak clearly, please. What's clear is that the sun never brought anyone luck. So what are you trying to tell me this time? The sun never brought anyone luck. Clear as a mug of mead. You drink. I can certainly use one right now. Now you're making sense. Mead solves all sorts of problems. Big old burly barrels of mead, solving delicious problems. The only problem it can't solve is, once you've drank it, it's gone. Profound. Come on, help us fight and we'll share around. Oh, Alex the Human 9, thank you. Oh, from Idnaria. Wow, thank you. Thank you for the raid, Idnaria. What did you just stream? And welcome everyone from Idnaria's stream. So welcome. Playing the Banner Saga 3. The third in the trilogy. And this is very early. This is just, I think, the second or the third chapter in Banner Saga 3. We're doing some Hollow Knight. Oh, I see. And hello, Cats Meow, and Dippin' Dots. Doing really well. So we have an hour left in the stream, and we are getting besieged by these dredge, these giant stone monsters. And we're all about to die. Maximus Wattage, hey, hello everyone. Thank you for being here. But we'll try our best not to be killed. Not just yet. And now we are speaking to this man here, Trigby. And his whole deal is he just speaks in this vague foreshadowing. So every time I speak to him, I just need to focus my mind and try to to understand what he's trying to say. So can I ask my question now? You've asked 3 or 4 questions already. Why stop now, Trigby? Are we already dead? You sigh, defeated by Trigby's line of questioning. If so, I'm going to rest my feet. They say, walk in another man's shoes, but what if they don't fit? These sure don't, and they're my shoes. It's just an expression, Trigby. Oh, like, do the right thing, especially if it gets you killed? Oh, that's a new expression to me. Oh, you haven't seen any of this? Dippin' Dots. Yeah, just correct me if I'm saying your names wrong. And this is also this is my first time. I just heard this from a podcast that I was watching, Easy Allies. I really like games with really deep stories and choices, and this is definitely one of that. That's definitely not right. It definitely is. I've been told that one a few times. I'm not sure you understand what's happening here. I do, actually. I know what they say behind my back. Not Trigvy's handsome, not Trigvy's brave. Those are the words I say to myself. Someone should say them. That is true. That is true, Trigby. Like, we hear some very horrible things sometimes told behind our backs, and even ourselves, we can be our harshest critics sometimes. And if someone needs to be kind and overly like complimentary towards ourselves, it should be ourselves. Someone should say them. Should be us. I know something's wrong with me. Oh, Trigby. I just can't see through the dark and the fog sometimes in my head. That's why I carried around the moon. Do you know what I mean? I think so. Liar. I don't even know what I mean. But I'm happy you finally answered my question. Oh, look at that. My necklace was right here the whole time. Huh, looks different than I remember. Must be my imagination. Trigvy's neck. Oh, that's what it was all about. So each character here has an item, and his just got upgraded. I thought this game was recommended by me. I mean, that certainly helped Flo, but I think I already even mentioned that to you when you told me about this game, that I've also heard it from that podcast. Now let's go stab some dogs. Huh? What? Dogs? Dredge, Trigby. Dredge, not dogs. Okay, if we have time. Well, at least our morale got improved. Again, the black anchor crashes through the wall, above your head, stopping in midair before flinging back, shredding the wood. What in the depths, you shout. Grim tidings, replies Aleo. So Aleo is another one of our heroes. He's a bard. Ushering you towards the rest of the caravan. I've heard stories of a sunder called Ruin who could do such things. It tore down the fortresses of the old Varl kings. Oddleaf stops. She says, it pulls that anchor thing back towards itself, then takes off at a full sprint toward where the Varl are gathered. Come with me, she shouts. Oh. Oddleaf taking point again. She has a plan. At least she's not charging the enemy this time. She's going to our allies. And these are our allies, the Varl. Giant people. So Alette, when you catch up to Oddleaf, she's already mid-argument with Hakon and Fasolt. And all of these characters, like, we've been with them through these 3 games. And these 3 games just, like, you can just play them one after the other. They, like, the sequels immediately continue the previous game. So it's just one whole story. For this to work, we need to cooperate. Slow down. Stop shouting at me, woman. You've been around them too long, Hakon. Why are we even listening to this? Gods, you're all starting to sound like Ruga. Don't you get it? We either work together or we die. Actually, even if we work together, I'm pretty sure we're going to die. The way this game is turning out. Even about... And by the way, Naria, so how was Hollow Knight? Was it as... So you also say that you're not really familiar with games like that, right? So like me. Did it treat you well, Hollow Knight? Hear her out, she's earned that much. Yeah, I mean, hear her out, she's earned that much. She expects the Varl to be her beasts of burden. No, Fasolt, you're projecting now. We have done no such thing to you. I'm not asking anyone to lower themselves, just to work to our strengths. Look, Ruin's shredding the walls with some kind of thrown anchor. We can't reach him from here. It made me think of something Ruga said. Everything you throw at me comes back twice as hard. If the Varl gathered every oil barrel we can find in Arborang and bring them here, we can wrap them up in netting. The next time Ruin hurls its anchor into the wall, Horseborn race along the top and drop the netting around it. Okay, I'm seeing what Oddleaf's plan is. So Hollow Knight is very different from the other game experience, Breath of the Wild and Super Mario. It started out challenging and slightly confusing, but I am feeling better about it now. That's correct pronunciation of my username. Oh, okay, Dippin' Dots. This game looks interesting. It looks like it's been released on the Switch. I may check it out. Yes, yes it has. The entire trilogy is out on the Switch now. But there are sure some huge challenges. Yep, I mean the closest thing that I've played to Hollow Knight is Dead Cells. And I just keep dying, really, honestly. Like I play it like for 10 minutes at a time, then just get killed and get frustrated. The Ruin pulls the barrels back onto herself. Oh, it's a herself. It's a her. Okay then. Well, we're not going to ask that anyway, since, I mean, who's Alette to ask? She's a warrior. And we have known even before that there are female dredge warriors. Okay, I think I see where you're going with this. We'll gather every archer we can find. Irsa and the other archers can organize a volley of flaming arrows down on her, and boom. The spell is broken. We'll be human again by midnight. Will that be enough? Oh, that's not boom, it's poof. Poof. Spell is broken. We'll be human again by... will that be enough? I don't know, but it beats standing here measuring our loyalties. Sounds to me like a lot of things ready to go wrong. The Varl are not great lovers of fire, if you've forgotten. Why hold barrels when we could meet the Sunder on the field of battle? Would Yorinder have lowered himself like this into great wars? Well, in my recollection, I think you lost the Great Wars. But really, honestly, I don't remember. I don't know. I won't lie. The battlefield calls to me. Why are you Varl so obsessed with rushing off to battle? Ever since Fasolt showed up, you've been acting like you've got a death wish, Hakon. Bah, this one. You think we are just large men with simple minds. I've been alive for hundreds of years. You rush around fearing for your short lives like babies calling for their mothers. How we live is more important than how long. And you destroy our Feyen bridge. Oh, here we go. About that bridge again. So yeah, a lot of things just happen here just because it's the third game. Then act like it's nothing. Like you did us a favor, you short-sighted arrogant. Fasolt is a poor diplomat, says Hakon. Oh, by the way, Hakon here is the king. He doesn't look like it, but he's the king of these Varl. A poor diplomat, but he's not wrong. We spent a good deal of yesterday's stream on one boss, but we got it down. Oh, congratulations! But I think we might be able to beat it, hopefully. But we got it down in the end, yeah. But I think we might be able to beat it. Oh, you mean beat the entire game? Yeah. Just everything can be beaten with just enough determination and grit. I mean, you should have seen me my first stream with this game. I think I got anxious. I got a panic attack mid-stream just of how difficult it was. So it was like the second battle. It was part of the tutorial, and it was already so difficult. Einertoff was the last evidence of our existence. That bridge should have outlived the Varl who made it. I do not want to eke out a few weeks, a few more days, cowering behind a wall. I do not want to carry barrels when I could die with a blade in my hand. There will be a time for that. We are the last of our kind. We are Varl. Okay, I'm just going to give some info here. So this is the problem. I don't know if I should give some exposition since some of you might want to try this game. And one of the one of the things that I really enjoyed about this game are all of the um, how do you say that? So I'm Filipino, so please excuse my English. Not really good at it. Just the oh, what's the word? Like when they slowly tell you things, like mysteries get uncovered and then new mysteries get built up. That's what I liked about this game. Just the escalation of all of these stuff. We played Mario Odyssey with assist mode because I was too good at taking damage and jumping out of cliffs. That's a nice way of saying it. I thought you wanted to teach English. Yes, I Taipei, although I have said before, and even I have taught English. I am an English teacher. But it's so different. Like when you're streaming, like only half of my mind works. I have to dedicate like half of my brain to playing. And also whenever I'm teaching, I always have a lesson plan. I always have at least this pattern of what I want to say. And yeah, to be honest, I've never been very spontaneous with my English conversation. And to be honest, this has been a really good practice for me. This helped a lot. Yeah, let's continue then. So yes, they are Varl, and they are the last of their kind. He has a reason for saying that. Half our remaining supplies? We'll manage with less. Okay. So the way I've been playing this is I have been generous and kind to a fault, which has gotten me into a lot of trouble, but let's just stick to how I've been playing. Yes, let's. You can have half of our remaining supplies. Help us with this. Warriors do fight poorly on an empty stomach. What are you saying? I'm saying I'm starving. A good meal followed by a good fight. A good note to end on. You really have become soft as a baby's ass, Hakon. We'll gather the oil barrels and return quickly. Don't get comfortable telling me what to do. Fasol shakes his head in disgust. Hakon notices. And whatever you do, don't let that fence of toothpicks fall before we're back. We choose rightful ways. Yeah, we're always the righteous ones. We're lawful. What's the thing? Lawful good. We're always lawful good. Well, 90% of the time. Sometimes it just feels good to kill someone if they deserve it. Let's check the market again. And renown here is our currency. Both our currency for buying stuff and also for leveling up. And right now we have a lot. But we have just 6 days worth of supplies. I'm thinking that's probably good enough. Rest, heroes. And I think the only thing we can do now is go to the gates. Oh, we're taking our entire caravan? Skathak, these are the horseborn. They're centaurs, basically. Skathak gallops to you, breathing hard, gesturing quickly. You gather that Dredge are assaulting from the front gates all the way down to the water's edge. The Sunder is just going to brute force the wall, Oddleaf says. Topple the whole thing and this will become a killing field. Bad news from our clansmen, Aleio adds. Many dead or missing. Some to Dredge, others to Bedlam. Could have been worse, but it's all going wrong since the Sunder showed up. Yeah. Yep, here are the deaths. Deaths incoming. 57, we lost 57 clansmen and 16 fighters, I think. Terrified villagers scream at the sight of Dredge breaching the wall, the mobs of people crushing together, trying to escape in any direction they can. Gather anyone who can hold a weapon, you shout. We travel down the wall, pushing back the Dredge until those barrels are ready. Right, we have 0 Varl? Oh, because Okay, all of the Varl went into that other mission of carrying the oil barrels. That scared me. Look at all these people, they haven't got anywhere to run. We need to start patching these holes or there won't be anywhere safe in here. Uh-huh. For now, I suggest we focus on the dredge. So the first thing here that you would really notice in this game is the art. Like all of these panoramic views, I just want them to be my wallpaper. Get ready, you shout. Dredge continued to slip through gashes in the wall like dark blood from an oozing wound. Oh, okay. That's pretty detailed. Be smart about it and don't get reckless. We clear them out here, then move on to the next breach. Oh, I forgot that Irsa was injured. Okay, so we do not have our Varl, and we don't even have Luden with us. It's like being immersed in a book. Yes, it is. Exactly. Dippin' Dots. And like a book, most of our characters don't move. There's very little animation in this game. Okay. Well, oh, Alette, I forgot. Okay, rank 5 of her heroic title. Give her that. So these are our items. Where was the one that I bought? This one. It adds to 3 break damage. What are you wearing right now? 2 strength talents. Where's Need? Oh, Need isn't here. Where did Need go to? Well then. Okay, let's bring Canary. And who else? Gudmundur. That should do it. And that is our neighbor's rooster. It's a consistent guest here in our streams. No, it's just level 10, so they cannot wear it. Okay, we'll worry about that later. And yeah, it's our only emote. Thank you, Atebei. I restore the crows every afternoon. Well, technically it's still morning here, early morning. It's 10:30 by the way. But yeah. If they say that roosters only crow like early in the morning, not true. Like at sunrise, not true. And these are the dredge. Okay. Is that all of us? Yeah, maybe let's stick here in the corner. Okay, give them time to walk to us. Ready. And let's look at them. Now, one mechanic here that I really liked, and this is the first time I encountered that mechanic, is see this red number here? It's their strength. It's their HP, but also their damage dealing potential. So the lower their HP gets, the less damage they can deal, which is very realistic. Really smart. I like that. So this slinger, okay, this slinger is going to reach us, I think. Anyway, okay, let's be aggressive. Now, Alette, since the second game has become overpowered with this Overwatch, because this kind of Overwatch works for the entire turn and not just once. So she'll be able to shoot anything that comes into range. And Goodmunder is going to do his Stone Wall. It's going to protect him from most damage. Adds a bit of realistic background to the story. I can imagine roosters in the village. Yeah, you're right, Dippin' Dots. I mean, imagine how it was when I was playing Breath of the Wild. I imagine there's like a Kuko, Kukos, yeah, a Kuko following Link around, holding the camera. And the blue number is their armor. So the way damage is calculated is... Okay, let him do that. For example, Canary has 13. So she can deal 13 damage, but minus the armor of the opponent. So 13 minus 19 is negative, so I think she'll be able to do, yeah, a minimum of 1 damage. But since the enemy has a lot higher armor than her, then it lowers her chance to hit. So it makes sense to break their armor first. So we're not dealing any strength damage, but at least we're breaking their armor. And that is why I'm using mostly these archer ladies here, because they're very good at breaking armor from a distance. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I should get her out of this and pop her Overwatch again. Where should I put you? Stone Wall. And also, the turn order here is always... they always alternate. So it's always us and then the enemy, us, enemy, us, enemy. It doesn't matter, for example, we only have 1 hero left, we're still going to take our turns. So sometimes it is better to go in with fewer heroes in our party. Like few really strong heroes. Whose turn is it? Canary? Okay, yeah, we're just going to keep breaking armor. And also, that means that we shouldn't really kill enemies as quickly as possible, because then we'll just be left with 1 really strong enemy who gets really quick turns. Yeah, so you can see how overpowered Alette is with just her Overwatch, and also she has an item that gives her knockback. And when enemies get knocked back, their turn is like cancelled. Yep. Here's they're smart. They're not getting in range of Overwatch. And since Irsa is already injured, I mean, she cannot get injured more. At least that's how it works in this game, so I'm not really afraid of her getting knocked out in this battle. I'm just spamming Overwatch now. Ooh, sorry, Oddleaf. Didn't notice that. And there. Okay, down she goes. Yeah, we can kill him now. Her. And this will end it. And when they get injured, they just get like a penalty, -1 to strength, until we rest. And resting uses our supplies, and that's how it works. So, what do we do now? Your numb arms remind you of chopping lumber back in Skogar, but with more blood and fear involved. Other men fill in the gaps where you've moved on holding? What? Other men fill in the gaps where you've moved on, holding the dredge at bay. Okay. Why is there a hyphen here? Holding dredge at bay, easier work than pushing. Holding the dredge at bay is easier work than pushing them back. Okay, I see. More trouble further down the wall beckons, and there's no time to rest. Yeah. The picture would be a lot more beautiful if it's not us getting attacked and people just scrambling and dying. Especially in the first game, when everything is a lot better than it is right now. The landscapes are just so beautiful. The sight of a mender surprises you. They've emerged from their libraries and are weaving patterns in the air to repair the splintered wood. It looks like dangerous work. How can we help? Oddleaf shouts up to one standing in the rubble, trying to wrestle away a sheared log. He speaks softly, but it makes it clear that they need replacement wood and stone to patch the damage. It may be dangerous for us to linger long, Petrus tells you, pointing out some watching from a distance, other houses waiting to see what you do, making plans of their own. Do as much as you can at the wall, send word to the caravan to get clansmen. Oh, okay. Keep moving and stick to the fighting. Huh, okay, let's involve our clansmen then. This probably will mean that some of them will die, but, I mean, it's for their families and loved ones. And we do need to patch up those walls. And we do have a lot of clansmen anyways. Just, okay, let's involve the clansmen. Before long, familiar faces arrive carrying fresh building supplies. You reluctantly leave them in harm's way and continue onward. But the cause is worthy. You hope it pays off for everyone eventually. 20 clansmen, wow. They die immediately. Or, no. I think that just means that 20 of them, like, separate from us. Yeah. So they're not with us now and they're working. That doesn't mean that they died. My men are spread too thin. Too much going on. Look at the horizon. So many just standing around watching. Other houses. They're waiting for us to fall before they step in. Damn it, where are those barrels? What, do you want to hurl it at them, Oddleaf? Okay, we still have 6 days worth of supplies. Good. And as long as nothing drastic happens, we have a market at hand. Like, it's not a great deal, but at least we still have a market to buy supplies if we need to. A mob of dangerous size is gathering ahead. At the harbor, you can see the bobbing masts of ships lurching from the harbor, heavy with people. Petra swears, if sailing away was an option, we would have done it by now. The seas are poisoned like everything else around here, spits Petrus. No doubt the serpent's blood. It chews away the wood and the fish are dead. There's nothing out there but death. Force Petrus? No. Break up the crowd of deserters. I mean, if they want to leave, we cannot protect them anyway. You're just going to let them. Petrus frowns. I had guards keeping these ships locked down, but we had to pull them to the walls, he says. Not much we can do to stop it now. You don't waste any more time or energy trying. You move on, worried that you've already taken too much time here. A woman catches your eye among the crowds. Her gold cloak stands out. Nid? You ask. Hey, why are you here? Weren't you just part of my party? Oh yeah, that's why Nid wasn't in our party. Nid looks away as you approach, but knows you've seen her. She drags two boys along by the wrists towards the harbor. I'm leaving. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. What? I mean, I'm going to let you leave, but... Where's your other boy? Oh. She lost one of her kids. Yeah, there's nowhere safe out there. There's nowhere safe in here. You realize that her eldest boy is missing, and can make a solid guess why. He's gone? How did it happen? He's not gone. He's dead. I don't blame you, or myself. I don't even blame the dredge. Who is to blame for all of this? Well, actually, we do know who is to blame. Do you know? Nobody can tell me. I just don't want to be here anymore. Anywhere but here. She pushes past, having said her piece. Nid, wait. Okay, like, usually, if people wanted to go, we let them. But Petrus just told us that they're just going to die. We cannot let them go and die, because the seas are poisoned. Something in them just eats away the wood of the ships. So she's just going to die. We can't let her just go to her own death. Don't go. Let me protect you. No, we cannot promise this. Good luck, Need. We cannot promise to protect her, so stay. I've known cowards, and you're not one of them. That kind of stings. I don't want to say it, but... Okay, let's say this. I've known cowards, and you're not one of them. This isn't about... She stops, mid-sentence. She looks down at her boys, and her expression softens. This isn't about me, is it? Sometimes I wish it were. Wouldn't things be so simpler? I envy my parents. The most they had to worry about was getting their children to eat eggs. Every parent wants to give their children a better life than they had, but my boys, they will never have that chance. Not unless I make one for them. You're right. I'm no coward. Need pushes back the hair from her eyes and follows you away from the docks. Okay. I would have let her go if there was like a good chance of them surviving, but there was zero chance. Okay. Wait, did we take like 2 days talking to her? Why do we only have 4 days worth of supplies now? I guess so. I think we're still going to the outside walls. Families, elderly and children are still pressed up against the walls in staggering numbers. With no room to spread out, they are caught in the midst of the marauding dredge. We can't just leave them to fend for themselves, Oddleaf says. You wonder what choice you have. Leave your own fighters to protect as many as possible, strike hard at the dredge, slaying as many as you can. Call to those nearby to get behind your shields. Ah. Okay, so this is where we do like the superhero thing, which is, yeah, leave your own fighters to protect as many as possible. Let's do this. You assign 3-man teams at key locations to hold back the dredge as much as keep the townsfolk from trampling each other. Hopefully they survive to return to the caravan later. Okay. So we saved some clansmen, but we lost some fighters. Well, they know their job. Splitting your time between helping people and fighting dredge is taking its toll, but something else feels wrong. A different kind of wrong. Oh no. I don't like it when the game talks like this. Petrus lows you with a hand on your shoulder. Remember those powerful men in Arborang we talked about? I think they've decided to make their move. This is, the one... wait. This is the one everyone's so afraid of. Sneers a man with a face tattoo. You remember seeing him amongst Ruga's loyalists. A few dozen grizzled fighters have blades drawn, and you notice they wear the crests of many different houses. Dogs. Leave them to me, Petrus says, mustering his guards. Ruga's stink is all over this. Go make him end this now, or it'll keep happening. Do whatever it takes. Okay. Okay, let's do what he's telling us. So Petrus is the commander of the guards here. He knows this city more than we. So if he tells us what to do, we'll do it. So he wants us to go to Ruga now? Okay. Don't go easy on them, Petrus. And please don't die. Yeah, don't die. Petrus nods. Oh, I won't, believe me. I've been waiting for this. Okay, the way he speaks, I think he can handle it. And now we are going to talk to Ruga, which is this backstabbing politician. And he has poisoned the human king. And we are here to coax the poison out of him, the antidote. You crash furiously through Ruga's cell door, grabbing his full attention. This has to end now. There are people dying by the minute to asunder, the walls falling as we speak, and still your clansmen fight against us. I don't deserve all the credit. There are many players in this game. This is no Feyn board game. From what feels far away, bells toll above the din of the carnage outside. What are those bells? Tradition. A shame I didn't get to see the blue smoke that goes with it. I've been dreaming of this day. Oh, did the king just die? Yep. Mine off. Finally dead. Sounds like you need me now more than ever. Are you kidding me? You've lost your only... Why should we even let you live now? Yeah, Oddleaf does make a point. We have no need of him now. Blast. Meinhof died days ago, he just didn't know it. The poison had no cure. When I learned the menders were forbidden from touching the mind, I found a suitable venom. Oh, okay. Ruga's a snake, but he's smart. So menders are forbidden from touching the mind, so he used a venom that affects the mind. He died in his sleep, dreaming the most horrific visions, or so I've been told. By who? You vicious son of a bitch. Oh, wow. Language, Oddleaf. I think this is the first time I've heard Oddleaf say this. Have you ever witnessed a city turn, hungrily, upon itself? Like a starving wolf eating its own cubs? Have you witnessed the rape, slaughter, and torture of thousands? The sounds and smells of it? I have. Oh, and when the chaos spills over the edge, there is no cure, just like Meinhof. Should I die, you will see these things for yourself. I promise you that. So, maybe now you will listen carefully to what I want. Only if your followers raise a hand to help instead of haunting us. No, you're going to listen to me now. You know what? I don't have time for this. Okay. Okay, Flo, if you're still there, this is what you've been waiting for. So I always say that I want to keep characters alive as much as possible so that I can see where their story ends. I mean, where their story goes. But right now, I just don't care. I just don't care about Ruga. Yeah. No, you're going to listen to me now. You don't pull your punch. Ruga's head swings back as if on a hinge. He's no longer smiling. Oh, good. Do you know why I do this? Do what, you piece of trash? Deceive? Leech on mankind? Why I speak on behalf of the people you despise so much. Why I've always done so. I don't know if Ruga really believes this. He's just so... I need to get going now, such. Okay, wish you a lovely rest of your stream. Thank you, Inaria. Yeah, I'll be done in 10 minutes anyway. Have a lovely rest of your day as well. And thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Okay, see you again next time. Take care. So, I think Ruga believes this. He has, how do you say that? What's the phrase for that? Like, he has drunk his own Kool-Aid? Is that how you say that? Why I speak on behalf of the people you despise so much, why I've always done so. Because they will always be here, no matter how hard you pretend they don't exist. There is nothing more infuriating or terrifying than not being heard. So they give me their power. I am the will of the people. Yeah, you're crazy, Ruka. As long as that's true, you can't brush me aside. I will always be here. Wrong? Yeah, you won't come back from this. Okay, this is the first time I'm doing this. Let's kill him. You bludgeon Ruga mercilessly, laying into him again and again with your fists. He chokes on blood as you continue. Wait, what if he's right about Arborang turning on itself? Stop. He's unconscious. Yeah, no more chances. Let's finish this. Man, this feels good. You drop Ruga and feel his neck snap between your boot heel. For better or worse, it's done. As you depart, an excited man runs to meet you. They're ready with the barrels, he shouts. I'm being repressed, the achievement says. Yeah, be repressed, Ruga. Whew, that feels good. Like, I really hate those kinds of antagonists. Even in books. Like, they're really, like, at the, like, they're really weak. They don't really have any power. Like, they can easily be just killed off, but for some reason, the hero keeps them alive. Allows them to enact their evil plans. Not this time. Nice song, whoever is singing this. Let's speak to Ludin. Ludin is... oh yeah. So Ludin is the prince. Does that mean he's now the king? Ludin, there you are. I wasn't sure where you went after the bells. I was with him when he died. It did not go easily. Man, Ludin is... yeah. You get the distinct feeling their time together was strained. I thought we should, clear the air about Ludin being king now. Believe me, I've been thinking of little else since we arrived. But if you're worried about me seizing control, don't be. As far as I'm concerned, nothing changes. Your banner is yours. The Varl and Horseborn make their own decisions. If you'd like, we can discuss it further. Antagonists allow protagonists to live sometimes too. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, so they can try many times to kill the bosses. Big Boss Syndrome. Is that Big Boss from Metal Gear? Because I haven't played any of those, so I can't say. Yes, okay, so I'm sorry your father has passed. I suppose I am as well. I know that sounds strange. There was always a sharp edge to him. He wanted to be a ruler, not a leader, if you catch the difference. I always remembered this feeling he'd give me, that he truly believed he deserved to rule men. I think passing it down to me was just a way to continue glorifying himself. Was his change of heart with the refugees a surprise to you? Was it a real change of heart? Or did he hope it would encourage me to take the crown? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I've chosen my own path. Ludin waits quietly for your response. So you're just giving up your birthright? Wait, did he say that? Let's pick the other question first. What do you intend to do now? I still have some privileges as Meinhoff's son. I intend to use them. When they learned of the darkness, my father ordered every mender in Manahar to Arborang. They still answer to me. I intend to find a solution that will protect us from the darkness. How's that going? Like a fat man coming home from a meat hole. Slow and stumbling. The menders are a little more than bricklayers and nurses, to be honest. The Valka are another story, but they all stayed in Manahar against my father's wishes. Yeah, all of those Valka are probably dead by now. Nobody knows what they've been up to, but I hope our goals are the same. We can't exactly go and check. Still, at least someone is working on it. Okay then, let's ask this. Giving up your own birthright? Not long ago, there was no such thing. We still cling to these banners because men follow deeds, not blood. My father wanted to change that. I've come to disagree. Don't look surprised. It's just that you had a certain reputation, Prince Ludin. What changed? Yeah, I mean, really, what changed? Ludin has changed a lot since the first game. Traveling with you. Seeing how people live. I know it sounds cliché. For a long time I was jealous of how others looked to you instead of me. But over time, what kind of sane person wants to appoint themselves as the one to tell others how they should live? Yeah, I mean, I really agree with that. I don't understand how politicians, how leaders are so willing to take on this responsibility of leading other people. Yeah, of course they're just different people, different strokes. You did it out of necessity, not privilege. It's a burden I don't envy anymore. Never feels like we've changed until we look back at what idiots we used to be. Some of us, anyway, says Irsa. Oh, and by the way, Irsa stays still with him. Irsa is his bodyguard. Stuck with him all this time. But we've all been through some changes, haven't we? Okay, I won't take any more of your time. I'm glad you found me, though. It was good to talk. Listen, even if I wanted to rule now, it would be a struggle. Arborang needs fewer struggles, not more. Fewer people trying to rule. But what about when this is all over? Arborang still needs a leader. For what it's worth, Alette, I believe you would make a fantastic queen. Oh, oh, I get it. Not that I mean to my king, necessarily. Oh, so he is interested. You catch Irsa subtly rolling her eyes. I'll consider leadership another time, maybe. It will be the decision of the people, and right now they look to you. The smart ones, anyway. Let me worry about the menders for now. It sounded like they're ready to go against Ruin. I'll gladly stand with you in the fight if you need me. We both. You imagine a resemblance between the two you hadn't seen before. Whoa! Really? Because I don't think they look any way similar in their what's that, in their profile pictures. Profile pictures, what's the word, in their avatar? What's the word I'm looking for? But you leave it unsaid and turn your thoughts to the battle to come. They're related. I mean, makes sense. That explains Irsa's loyalty to Ludin. Uh-huh. So go to... Okay then, let's go to Ruin. However... Yeah. Looking at the time, we don't have time for that. We'll continue tomorrow. So I only stream like 2 hours every day. And I need to stop on time because I need to bring my nephew's lunch. So I can't be late. So thank you for everyone watching. Atebe, I don't think Procyon is here today, but Atebe, Flo, and Idnaria, thank you again for the raid, Dippin' Dots, and all of the others from Idnaria's stream. I really appreciate you being here. Oh, hello, Procyon! You're here, okay. Thank you for being here. Everyone. And yeah, it felt good to kill Ruga, finally. I think that's one of the most satisfying experiences that I've had in this game. Alright, so let's see each other again tomorrow. Oh, by the way, tomorrow... Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. And Dippin' Dots, thank you for following. Thank you so much. Tomorrow is going to be The Witcher 3. So this is going to have to wait till next week. Yeah, so it's going to be 3 days of The Witcher 3 starting tomorrow. So see you then, hopefully. Till then, have a great rest of your day, and take care. Goodbye.